Sylvia Owori is a very simple, very eccentric, very down-to-earth kind of a person. I'm a mother of two, a very proud mother of two, a businesswoman, I'm a fashion designer, also a publisher of a magazine called African Woman Magazine. What brought me to people's eyes is my work. I do fashion, I love fashion. I am a designer. I'm into entertainment, show business. What brought me into the public is the kind of stuff that I do is a public, something that everybody's basically interested in. But most of all, I'm doing something that I love the most, is to dress up, dress people, yeah, and to do fashion. What inspired me to do fashion is just my love for fashion. Since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to do fashion. I started making dolls, clothes for my dolls since I was like 5. And yeah, I wouldn't know anything else to do.
What's the difference? Because people collect clothes and they say they are fashion designers. So what is it?
The difference between people that collect fashion clothes to people that actually design clothes and produce. I design clothes, produce clothes, and I do international fashion weeks, and I showcase my clothes. The difference between the two is I'm a designer from scratch. I'm not a designer who collects other people's clothes that I already made and then say I'm a designer. I'm a designer because I create my own clothes. My fashion journey started in 2000 when I had the very first modeling agency in Uganda called Zypher Models. And I also went into do Miss Uganda, which I did for 4 years. And all my Miss Ugandas I took to the Miss World. And out of Miss Uganda was the birth of the African Woman Magazine, which was, for starters, a voice for women in Africa that celebrated women and inspired women. And now the African Woman Magazine has transformed from that to be a celebration of African women. Now is about fashion, culture, and people, and it's a celebration of the African people. After the African Woman, I just continued to do international fashion weeks, Rome, South Africa, London. I've been, having my own stores in Kenya, in Uganda, also stocking up in London and some various stores around the world. Yeah, and at the moment, my latest project is the TV. I didn't realize I could do TV, and up until now, I have my own show called the NTV Style Project, where we talk about fashion, educate people about fashion, what they should be wearing, and whatnot. And I have a panel of very interesting fashion people together with me on the panel. We have a jewelry designer who's a Linda Butari. We have a stylist and also a fashion editor of African Woman Magazine, Solomon Tazabon. And we also have the youngest member on our team is Clay Chatuhaire, who's been in television since a very young age. So our panel of hosts is very interesting in a way that it has a blend of lots of different interesting people. All of us have something to be able to bring to the show. Okay, of late, we've launched, sometime last year, I launched a t-shirt line called Africa My Heritage, which you can see over there as our lookbook or campaign. It's a t-shirt line that is inspired by everything African. All the symbols on the t-shirts are from West Africa, and every symbol basically has a meaning. The reason we went for something different, that we use the African print as opposed to just using every day-to-day things that everybody's using, that is screen printing and stuff. We wanted to do something basically different. And now we're selling out of London. We're on eBay, Katogo store, and on eBay you can be able to get our collection of bags, and T-shirts in Nairobi. We're selling out of Nairobi as well, and yeah, it's basically pretty exciting. And we just came back from the Africa Fashion Week in London, and also just showcased again at the Kampala Fashion Week in Uganda. And I'm proud there's so many other big fashion things coming. There are two designers I have a lot of respect for in Uganda, and the ones that I think have a future and a very big, bright future, and those are Gloria Wavamuno and Natasha Karujire, or as she called herself, J and K Babazi. I think they are going to change fashion in Uganda in the next 5 years. So they are people that I look up to, and they're going to change the game, absolutely. What has failed people that I have worked with is they all try to be me and not just to be themselves. You can be inspired by me and get knowledge and learn from somebody who's kind of a bit better than you, as opposed if you start then to compete with somebody that actually you have got a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge with, it doesn't get you anywhere. I have this saying that anybody that tries to walk in your footsteps, they don't get anywhere. They will all continue to be just in your footsteps. They will continue to be just that. I'm a mom. Being a mother is one of the most fulfilling things in my life. It is the best gift. It's the best, most humbling thing that has ever basically happened to me. I thank the Lord that He has ever given me the opportunity to have children and to raise children. The other element of Sylvia is going to be the unleashing of my spiritual side. On one hand, it's a little bit scary, but I can't continue to hold it back. It eventually has to it basically has to come out, and you're going to see a lot of testimonies of the things that have happened to me that are extremely spiritual, that are actually real, that will really inspire and surprise everyone. No, I can't. I can't start telling you that, because that's on a different journey. That's a new journey that I am preparing myself to take. First of all, I'd like to thank the Lord that He's given me this opportunity, He's given me this platform. 2 years ago, I never even ever imagined that I would actually be able to sit and speak to people anymore. Everybody had written me off. But I'm a fighter, and I'm fighting, continue to fight my way back. And one piece of advice to everybody is when things, when the going gets tough, that's when the tough get going. Do not give up on yourself because things are going hard. You just have to work hard and get out of whatever situation you can be able to get out and excel.